Back in the day, what looked like pure genius often turned out to be downright dangerous.
Today, we're uncovering 10 perilous tractor features that once ruled the farmlands and nearly ruled out their operators.
It's a fascinating reminder of how painful lessons shape the safety rules we rely on today. Let's dive into the past, uncover how these machines worked, and find out why they disappeared.
Ready? Let's begin.
In the early 1900s, farmers awakened their tractors by hand, literally. Massive exposed flywheels and hand cranks spun engines to life, but one misfire could break bones. Kickback injuries were common. Arms wrenched, wrists shattered, even farmers thrown backward.
As electric starters arrived, farmers finally traded pain for progress.
The hand crank era faded out, and the farming world breathed a collective sigh of relief.
That wasn't the last time old engineering tried to outsmart physics. Next up, an invention that looked stable on paper but turned deadly on dirt.
Tricycle front tractor. Iconic, clever, and terrifyingly unstable.
Two wheels tucked tight gave agility, but one bump could flip the whole machine.
Rollovers became tragically common, especially when hauling or turning fast. By the 1960s, wider axles and ballast replaced the deadly design. Today, those narrow-nose classics remain, beautiful relics of a risky past.
The tricycle front tractor. Iconic, clever, and terrifyingly unstable.
Rollovers became tragically common, especially when hauling or turning fast.
Before rubber tires, tractors tore fields with brutal steel wheels lined with metal lugs.
They gripped mud well, but on hard ground they shook man and machine alike.
Those spinning lugs acted like blades. One slip nearby could mean disaster. States eventually banned them on roads for tearing up asphalt. Rubber tires arrived, offering smoother rides and saving countless lives. The age of steel lugs ended, not from nostalgia, but from survival.
The power takeoff shaft revolutionized farming, but came with a deadly flaw. Early PTOs were unshielded, spinning faster than you could blink.
One careless move meant being pulled in. Many lost limbs. Some lost lives.
Even after shields were added, farmers removed them for convenience.
Eventually, rules made guards mandatory, saving generations that followed.
Early PTOs were unshielded, spinning faster than you could blink.
For decades, tractors had no rollover protection, just steel and hope. A rollover could happen in a blink, leaving the driver crushed beneath tons of metal. By the 1970s, regulations forced roll bars and cabs on new tractors.
4 metal posts and a seatbelt turned tragedy into survival.
Looking back, it's chilling to imagine working heavy fields with nothing above but luck.
For decades, tractors had no rollover protection, just steel and hope. A rollover could happen in a blink, leaving the driver crushed beneath tons of metal.
Some early tractors piped exhaust right into the driver's face, or worse, under the seat. Carbon monoxide was the silent killer. Many never realized the danger.
Hot pipes burned legs, and stray sparks even ignited barns.
By the 1950s, vertical exhaust stacks sent fumes safely skyward. Cleaner air, cooler rides, proof that small design changes save lives.
Before PTOs, tractors powered machines through exposed belt pulleys. Before PTOs, tractors powered machines through exposed belt pulleys.
It was ingenious and incredibly dangerous.
One slip or snapped belt could maim anyone nearby.
By the post-war years, PTO systems replaced the lethal pulley setups. Those old belts remain museum relics, reminders that progress is often written in scars.
The belt pulley faded, taking with it a tremendous occupational hazard, securing its place firmly in history.
Early tractor seats were just metal pans bolted to steel. No cab, no guard, no mercy.
Operators sat inches from gears and shafts. One slip could be fatal.
Without seat belts, every bump threatened to throw you off.
By mid-century, footboards and enclosed cabs transformed safety forever. From open perches to protective bubbles, comfort finally joined power.
From basic metal seats, the industry learned that operator protection wasn't a luxury, it was a necessity. This shift in thinking drastically reduced the risk of falls and contact with moving parts.
Before power steering, controlling a tractor was a fight between man and machine. Hit a rock, and the steering wheel could snap back with bone-cracking force.
Massey Harris models were infamous for stiff, unpredictable steering.
Hydraulic steering in the 50s finally brought control and comfort. By the 1970s, steering disasters were history, and driving became effortless.
It's a design improvement that saved countless arms and hands from injury, making farming a less physically brutal job. Early tractors worked in the dark. No lights, no signals, no warning. Countless crashes happened because motorists simply couldn't see them.
By the 50s, headlights, taillights, and reflective triangles became law.
Today's machines shine like beacons, keeping farmers visible and alive.
The most basic safety feature, the ability to be seen, was one of the hardest-won battles for farmer safety. The days of guessing where a tractor was in the dark are long gone, replaced by necessary visibility standards. And there you have it, 10 dangerous tractor features now buried in history.
Each one reminds us how far farming has come, from raw metal beasts to safe, smart machines.
If you will ever driven one of these classics, share your story below, and don't forget to subscribe.
Until next time, stay safe, keep your wheels steady, and happy tractor spotting.